Hi and a huge welcome to our video everyone. We are Group 1 from BSN 1A and we're incredibly excited to finally share something we've been pouring our hearts and minds into. Today, we're diving headfirst into a pretty serious and complex issue that's impacting our country, the Philippines. We've taken on the challenge of representing this issue through an original caricature, a visual representation that we believe really captures the core of the problem and its far-reaching consequences. It's something we hope you'll find thought-provoking, deeply relevant to our society, and most importantly, a catalyst for sparking meaningful conversations about how we can address it together. So, buckle up and get ready to take a closer look. We're going to present our caricature, break down the details, and explain the story and the message behind it. We truly believe that understanding the problem is the first step towards finding solution. Let's get started and explore this important issue together.
Rob, they know who the culprit is, but they are poor, they don't have money to hire a lawyer. Even if they want to file a case, it seems they have no chance. On other hand, the culprit has money even if they did something wrong. It seems they can escape responsibility. This is what's happening in our country. Tonight, we will discuss why this is the situation and what we can do to have true justice for all, rich or poor. If you were the victim of the crime but you don't have the money to prepare for the due process, what will you do? Are you gonna fight until you reach the justice or you'll just let things be? This is the dilemma that every Filipino faces and that is the reason why we should talk about this.
This caricature that is originally made or crafted digitally by our group. This caricature depicts a significant problem in the Philippines. Money's control over the justice system. The caricature portrays that there is money all over the judge's table, which means people might be paying bribes to win their cases or make money do justice. You even see money where the judge hits the gavel, the sound block, as if money has ruined the whole system. This caricature represents a message that if you're rich, you might be able to twist the law in your favor. Or if you're the poor victim, you might just be payable to keep silent, making it hard for regular people to get a fair shake. Corruption can take the form of bribery, graft, cronyism, and even the lack of enforcement for existing laws. This raises serious questions about whether everyone really has equal access to justice.
influence of money is everywhere. How
Let's take a closer look at our caricature. As you can see, we've depicted a man in a formal suit smiling because of having money. This caricature represents or depicts the pervasive influence of money in our political system. The central theme is the money the politician has, the higher the likelihood of winning the election because of bribed citizens. Vote buying is the act of directly exchanging money or goods for a person's vote. It can take many forms from outright cash, payments or promises of future favors, or projects. It is an issue because of the way it enables the election of corrupt leaders instead of qualified ones.
Vote buying, a deeply entrenched practice in the Philippines during election, remains a significant threat to the integrity of the democratic process. This illegal activity involves the exchange of money, goods, fare for votes, effectively undermining the principles of free and fair elections. The Commission of Election, or the COMELEC, actively investigates and prosecutes individuals involved in a vote buying. Yet, the practice persists due to the various factors, including poverty, lack of awareness, and a culture of patronage.
So, vote buying schemes can range from direct cash payments for more subtle citizens such as premises of job, infrastructural subject, or other benefits. Candidates often exploit the economic vulnerabilities of impoverished communities, targeting individuals and families struggling to make ends meet. While some voters knowingly sell their votes for immediate financial gain, others rationalize their action by citing their desperate circumstances, viewing the money as a much-needed lifeline.
The consequences of vote buying are far-reaching. Distort the will of people, leads to the election unqualified or corrupt officials, and perpetuates a cycle of poor governance or inequality. By undermining the integrity of the electoral process, vote buying endures public trust in democratic institutions and hinders the country's progress towards a more just and equitable society. Next. It also requires a fundamental shift in cultural attitudes where citizens reject the notion that votes are for sale and demand accountability for their elected officials.